guys, so I'm off work today and I'm kind of getting a late start. I woke up at 9 and I think it's 12 now, but I've ate lunch. Well, no, I've ate lunch, I've ate breakfast, and I've really just been lounging around relaxing, but I finally got ready. This is actually that top I got from Walmart, that scoop neck top I was talking about, but it fits really comfortably, and I'm gonna wear this to the gym tonight too, but it fits really comfortably. And my hair is a mess. I'll have to get a haircut ASAP. I'm just waiting to hear back from the girl that cuts my hair, but I'm getting like this much off, and then long layers and like face framing pieces, because my hair is so annoying right now. I hate it when this is like way too long for me. It's like all the way almost to my butt, so but I don't know what I'm gonna do today. But I do just want to get out and just do something, but yeah. Okay, so right now I'm on the way to my job because Griffin bought some boots for his job. He's had the same boots for almost 2 years and they're like completely worn out. So he bought some online and they came in and they ended up not fitting, so we have to return them, and he's upset because there's like a $25 return fee for boots, and I didn't think he knew that, so oh my gosh, some stem just went under my car. But they didn't fit him, so I am returning it for him. And I also have to return these high heels I bought that were like literally 1 inch too short on my foot. So I am going to my job because it's right. His boots can be returned at Walgreens, because Walgreens has like a return thing for packages. And I work near a Walgreens, so I'm gonna go to my job to get this tape. Oh my gosh, this car went right in my lane. I'm going to my job to get my packing tape to borrow. I don't have any packing tape and I don't want to buy any, so I'm just gonna run by my job, pack the boots up, pack the high heels up with the tape, and then go to the Walgreens to drop it off. But that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then I don't know, I might go somewhere. I do not need to be spending any money right now, and I'm not the type of person either that just really wants to spend either. I really only spend money when I really want something, or I've really been wanting a certain thing. I'll think about it for a while and then eventually buy it. But I don't like to just go out and shop all the time. And I really don't want to do that today. But I hate how like around here, like that's really the only thing you can do is like go out, go eat, get like a fun drink from somewhere like Starbucks, Dunkin', Dutch Bros, something like that, and then go shop. But that's literally like the only fun thing we have to do, so I'm not trying to do all of that. But I also don't want to just be bored all day. But I'm also having to come home and get some work done, but that shouldn't take too long. That's another reason why I like being off on Wednesdays, because it gives me a day just to be like completely caught up on my work and stuff. But yeah, I have my contact in today. Things are like a little blurry, but you know what? I've got to say something about the contacts. I have never, ever, ever had trouble removing my contacts out of my eyeball. Like I can easily put them in, easily put them out. When you have nails, you can't do the original way, like where you just like, you know, grab it like that. You actually, there's like a couple ways you can do it. You can use like these two fingers and like clamp, or like that, and I do that. I pull my eyelashes back and then clamp like that. But for some reason, for the life of me, actually every time I've worn these contacts, they're like suctioned to my eyeball and I cannot get them out. I spent so much time last night trying to get it out of my eye, and then by the time it was over with, my eye was so red. But I've never had this problem, and let me tell you, so I kind of had a bad experience with my eye doctor. I can go ahead and tell the story. So I have went to the same eye doctor, the same place forever. And so they were ordering my contacts. I paid the money for them because you have to pay first before they order. So I paid, they ordered them, and then a couple weeks later I come and I get them. Well, I get the contacts and I was like, oh, like the packaging changed, because this is not the original packaging I used to have. So I was just under the impression they got a new package. So I go home, I put them in, I'll wear them. I'm wearing them for a couple days, and I'm at work and I'm like, these are not good. My eye was getting dry. Like, these are just not like the other ones I had. I was like, they're dry. Every time I move, it's like they're not like forming on my eye. They were just not good at all. So I looked deeper into it, and then I realized that's a whole different brand than what I originally had. And I was just under the impression the brand got a new labeling package. That's why I didn't say anything when I was at the eye doctor. So, you know, a week later, I go back to the eye doctor and I'm like, these are not the right ones I had. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I need the other ones I got originally. Well, the girl is looking at the, like my files, and she doesn't see the ones I'm talking about that I've always got there. And then she's like, it shows these have been the ones you've always got. I'm like, there must be a mistake because I've never got these before. So, anyways, I was like, well, regardless, if I can't exchange these, like, can I get a refund? Like, they were expensive, and I had like 3 boxes of them. Like those would just go to waste. So I was like, can I like please get a refund possibly? So she's like, we have to talk to our money manager person. So the manager comes, and she's like, yes, we can give you a refund for the 2 boxes you didn't open, but unfortunately for the box you did open, like, we couldn't, but you just come back and we will refund you for the 2 closed boxes. And I was like, thank you. Like, I was happy. So I came back, not the same day, but she just said, you know, come back within the next couple weeks or whatever. So I came back, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm here to return these. Like, I talked to the lady a couple days ago. She said to just come back and I can get a refund. Immediately, this lady is extremely rude, and I have never in my life had an experience like this, like where someone was actually rude to me, and it really like just took me back. I was just like shocked. She was immediately rude, right off the bat. She was like, who did you talk to? I was like, oh, and mind you, the lady I'm talking about right now that I said I'm back for my refund, she's the same lady that does the ordering for the contacts and for the glasses. And I literally seen her at my appointment. Like, she was like in my room for my appointment, so I have seen her before. So anyways, she's like, who did you talk to? And I was like, I don't really remember her name, but I was here a couple of days ago. It's the manager that's over the money, and she said, come back and I'll give you a refund. So she was like, okay, she's not in the front right now. I think she's in the back. Let me call her. And she's saying all this stuff very rudely. So then she's like, so she calls her, and then the girl comes up to me and she's like, she says she doesn't know who you are and she's never heard your name or what you're talking about. And I was like, I'm not lying. I was literally here 3 days ago, and she told me to come back and I can get a refund on my 2 boxes that were, not open. So again, the girl's being very rude, and she's like, I don't know what to tell you. She says she doesn't know who you are and that she never talked to you, so like, there's nothing we can do. Like, there's nothing we can do. You're not getting a refund. And when I'm in heated moments like this, I'm very nice and I'm a people pleaser, and I just get so much stuff's running through my head, I can never say anything. So I'm always just sitting there not saying anything. But I wish I would have said, like, you can literally play the tapes, the camera that's right here in front of me, and you will see me here, and you will see the lady come right in front of me and talk to me. Like, I don't know if the lady had just forgotten that she had spoke with me or what. It was just a terrible, terrible situation, and I was so upset leaving there. I know me, like, explaining it doesn't sound that, like, it wasn't that bad of an experience, but the way this lady was treating me and saying that I was lying about getting a refund and that she doesn't even know who I am, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I was so upset. I was literally so upset. So I just left being upset, and I realized, like, I'm just never gonna go back there. I'll never set foot in that office again, and that'll be the end of it. And I actually ended up winning in the end because I disputed it with my bank and I got a refund from my bank. So in the end, I did get my refund, and I will never go to that place ever again. But I just couldn't believe that happened to me. But that brings me to now about what I'm talking about with these are hard to get out. So since I stopped going to the eye center, I didn't want to have to go somewhere else like immediately. I just wanted my contacts that I originally got. So I went to 1-800-CONTACTS, and I've always seen ads on 1-800-CONTACTS. So I'll go on 1-800-CONTACTS. I already know, like, my strength and stuff, and I know the brand that I used to get. Put it all in there. They had like a doctor that you can, like, get a prescription, like, so easy on there. And literally within 10 minutes, I got my contacts and everything that I had originally wanted in a matter of minutes. So it was so great, and it was just, I haven't had an issue with 1-800-CONTACTS. But I've noticed now these are just harder to get out. I don't know if, like, the brand has changed something, but it's like they are absolutely suctioned to my eye and I cannot get it out. And I have never had this issue ever before in my life. So I don't really know. Okay, so I returned the boots, and they didn't take my heels because I knew they wouldn't take them. I have to go to the UPS store to get that done. But I just love how the process of returning stuff is so much easier, like, over the past few years. Like, you literally give them a QR code and they scan it, and then everything else is done for you. So that's really nice and stress-free. Because I know a lot of people will order stuff that and they get it and it doesn't fit, or they don't like it, and they're just they don't have enough energy or they're just lazy and they don't want to return it. Honestly, that's never been me. I'm so like, I want my money back. But I'm just saying that now because the process is so easy. Just put it back in the package it came in, show them the QR code, and like your money will return within a day. So I'm always doing that if I'm not liking something or whatever. But it is a cloudy day. I think it's getting sunny. But I'm kind of getting a headache, honestly, from, it's definitely because of my contacts and my eyes adjusting and stuff. But I am so, one second. Sorry, I got a phone call, but I'm ready for all the free stuff from my birthday. If you like have a lot of, well, if you just sign up with your email on like a lot of food apps, or not even food, like Ulta, Sephora, any of those, if you sign up and have an account, like when it comes time for your birthday, they'll usually like always give you free stuff. Like Ulta, you get a free gift. Sephora, you get a free gift. And usually I like Dutch Bros or Dunkin' or Starbucks. I know at Starbucks you get a full-sized drink of your choice. I just love getting all those because I got all these little free things. But I'm wishing I had them today. That'd be nice, but yeah, if you didn't know that, now you know, and you can sign up for all your stuff and get some free stuff on your birthday. And I usually always do that. Like, I just got an email from Texas Roadhouse, and they just emailed me a free appetizer for my birthday. And sometimes they'll do it like on your birthday, and then sometimes they'll send it like a week before your birthday. But yes, Griffin asked me what I wanted for my birthday last night, and I was like, I don't know. I don't ever like, anytime someone asks me what I want for my birthday, I have no idea. Even for Christmas, like, I just don't know. But I did tell him that I was out of my Amber perfume, so he might get me that. Let me show you like how, like this right here, there's only like a tad bit left. But I'm telling you, I go through bottles of this stuff. But honestly, and I don't just douse myself in perfume either. But like, this stuff goes by so quick. That's the only con about this. Like, I mean, oopsie. I feel like this is a pretty good sized bottle. I mean, it's as big as my hand. Sorry, every time I hit the gas, when I stop, it falls. But, that's the only con to this perfume. It's like there's no, like, it just goes so quick. I have had bottles and bottles and bottles of this stuff. Like, at some point, I'm gonna need a jumbo size. Like, this, it's not cutting it. But Griffin might get that for me. Heck, I probably just need like 5 bottles of it to store. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Dutch Bros, or I can't drink a lot of coffee, guys. I have anxiety, and yeah, I just have bad anxiety. So if I drink a lot of coffee, especially if I haven't ate a lot today, which I haven't because I'm about to go get lunch right now, I can't do it. It makes me weak. It makes me shaky. It just makes for a terrible day. So I do drink coffee, but I know when the right time to drink it is, and right now is not the time to drink it. But I love coffee, and I hate that I have that, the anxiety and stuff. It's so bad. Like, I have never drank an energy drink in my life. Not a Red Bull, not an Alani, not any of those drinks. I have never had one in my life, and I don't want to. I don't like the way they taste anyway, because I have had a sip of one, but I don't like the taste, and I just have always been turned away from energy drinks, and I couldn't drink one even if I wanted to. I'd be in the hospital. I'm not even joking. Like, my sister drinks like Alani's, and I don't know what else she drinks. Red Bull. No, not for me at all. And my younger brother does too. He drinks Red Bulls, and I have tried to get him to stop drinking those, because it's actually very, very bad for younger kids to drink. Which, he's 17, but it's not good to drink Red Bulls or any energy drinks. It's not good for you. And I'm not just saying that because I can't drink it, but been trying to tell both of them, you need to slow down on those, please. We're about there. There's kind of been a lot of cars on the road. I haven't been up here in a while, actually, but I think I might go into Old Navy. Me and Griffin went in there the other day, and I found some pretty cute tops. They were like, I don't know what they're called. Like, you just put them over a shirt, and they're like linen, and there was like a blue one, a white one, a blue striped one. Stuff you can wear during the summer, even on your vacation, like over clothes. And the quality felt really good. Old Navy, you really gotta like, most of their stuff is 100% cotton, but you really gotta dig and find to see what, what is good and what's not. So I'm looking for 100% cotton in my clothes. I am trying to invest in good quality clothing. Like, I'm not gonna buy a lot of things. If there's polyester or anything like that, I'm gonna look for the cotton. Like, even at Walmart, there has been a few times at Walmart I'll see something that's like $5 or $7, kind of like this shirt I just got from Walmart. Like, you don't really know if it's like gonna last and be great quality, but if it's just like $5 or $7, okay. But I despise going to the mall. I do not go to the mall and shop. I shop online only, because you go to the mall and you go to all these popular stores. Like, you can go into Hollister, you can go into Altered State, all of those clothing places, Aerie, American Eagle. You go there and they will charge $40, $50, $60 for a shirt, or $70, $80, $90 for like a hoodie or sweatpants or something. And they're not even 100% cotton. They're literally polyester trash. And I'm just so turned against all of that. Like, if anybody asks me to go to the mall and shop, I'll go to the mall with you, but I cannot spend $20, $30, $40 on a t-shirt that's not even 100% good quality, because it costs them so much less to make, and it's just ridiculous. So if you haven't looked into like certain things, I definitely will, because I will not spend a lot of money on stuff I know that's not good quality. That's why I love going to Brandy Melville, because I dress very basic. I like to wear just gray, white, black, very basic stuff. And more than half of everything at Brandy Melville is 100% cotton, and that's going to be sustainable and last. So anytime I'm getting like a t-shirt, a shirt, a tank top, I know that's a good affordable option for stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I don't like going to TJ Maxx. I don't like going to any of these stores. mind you, I do sometimes, and I do find some stuff that's good quality sometimes, but it's just not something I'm doing like all the time. Okay, so I parked right outside Old Navy. I ended up getting Chick-fil-A, so I got a cherry Coke, and then I got some fries, some nuggets, and I love to eat honey mustard with my stuff, so I got that. And I guess I'm gonna eat this and then go inside Old Navy. But I just realized that they closed down the JCPenney over here. I don't know if that's a worldwide thing, but that's sad. I remember going to the, like, when I think of JCPenney's, I think of going in there with my nanny and my aunt, and going in there with my grandma, like during Christmas or just stuff like that. And it's just, it was nostalgic for me, and now they're all gone. Dang, them and the JCPenney. They're both gone. Oh my gosh, but yeah. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna go inside. Wait, that's the JCPenney. Might be the, I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's the JCPenney or something similar to JCPenney that shut down. Because the JCPenney's here, not on that side, so I don't know which one I'm talking about, but they're basically the same store. Okay, I got water on my shirt, but I was going to film in Old Navy and HomeGoods because I just ended up going there. But me and my friend were on the phone for over 2 hours, like even the whole way back home. So I did not get to film, but I did find things at Old Navy. But I'm going to end up purchasing online just because there were some more things I wanted. And like, you can, like if something on the app is marked down and it's not marked down in store, you can show them the app price and they'll make it the app price. So a lot of stuff was cheaper on the app, and I didn't want to have to do all that price matching, so I'm just gonna buy it online. So, but I did try everything on, so that's a plus. So I got a couple, I'm gonna get a couple items from there, but then I went to HomeGoods to look for the pillows. I did find some really nice pillows, but they were like $90, and it was just for 2 of them in a pack, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to spend that much right now on some pillows. So I ended up passing the pillows, but there was a whole entire wall of Stanleys for like 18 bucks. And I've never been a person to have water bottles. Like I will just use the regular old water bottle you get from the water. And I've just never been the person to like get a Stanley or get a hydro jug, whatever they're called, or I've just never been a water bottle person. But I've seen that, and I'm like, I feel like if I start using one of these, I already drink a lot of water a day, but I feel like it'll make me drink more and finish it. And there was dark blue, light purple, light yellow, and then green. And I was gonna get the dark blue because I like blue and stuff, but I don't know. I don't even like green, the color green at all, really. But something about this one, I don't know. I don't even like the color green. I don't know. It's March. It's leprechaun season. So I got my first ever cup. I've never owned a cup before, and this was only $18. These used to be like $50. Like, I don't know if it's just because the colors are marked down, but got this for 18 bucks, and hopefully this will help me drink more water. And yeah, I don't know why I got green, but I just did. And then the last thing I bought today was only $12, and it is this. The color looks ugly on the video, but it is like this, I don't even know how to describe the color, but it is actually really cute, and I'm going to use it for a catch-all on the table. But it is so cute, and it was only $12, so. But you can't really tell the coloring. But that is it. I think I'm gonna do some cooking now. I don't know if I'm gonna film or not, and I don't really know what all I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make the sides, and then when Griffin gets back from work, he's gonna go cook the chicken on the grill. But overall, today's been good. I forgot to drop my package off at the UPS store, but the UPS store. But I guess I'll go back tomorrow before work and drop it off. But this video may or may not end. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna keep recording, but I'm going to make roasted green beans. I've made them one time a little bit, but this will really be my first time actually trying it. So you just need some green beans, obviously. These are the French style, but we also have just the regular whole green beans. But I feel like if you're gonna do the roasted green beans, like the longer ones are better. So we're gonna use these French style green beans. And all you need is your green beans, sea salt preferably, and some olive oil. We don't have olive oil, so I guess we're gonna be using, we're about out of this, avocado oil. So this, and now we need some salt. And I don't even think we have oh, we do have sea salt, great. And honestly, I'm just gonna pull some pepper too. So, sea salt, some pepper, and I mean any other seasoning you want to add to the green beans. But yeah, so also we do not have a pan. We need a baking pan so bad. I don't know why we just don't go to the store and get one, but we just haven't. You need a pan, and then, oh no. So since we haven't been using a pan, we've just been using aluminum foil. And this is the last sheet of foil we have. But I guess that'll just have to work. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with just this, because we're going to fall. Like, I have to have a rack. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, we do have this. Okay. We have one of these. So I'm going to use one of these. I didn't know we had this. So you need to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to rinse this out and then get these green beans opened. I struggle hard using a can opener, but I did it. So once you have your green beans, I need to move the camera so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Let me kind of straighten it up. I know my angles are bad. So once you get your green beans drained with water, you want to have just a thick paper towel or whatever you want to do to dry them. But a paper towel is the best. And obviously make sure your hands are clean, so you can move the green beans around. So you're just wanting to, and these, honestly, these aren't the best ones to use for this recipe. This French style is not the best. You want to get the long whole green beans. That's best for this recipe because you can eat them kind of like an asparagus chip. But you just want to kind of separate these. And this is just going to absorb the water. This is a big step. And then I'm just going to get another paper towel. and put it on top to just try to absorb the rest of the water. Sorry, that's my water thing. So yeah, I'm just patting this. Shouldn't take that long for them to absorb, but they are pretty wet. So after you do that, you can do this in a bowl, but since I'm using this thing, I'm just going to put it all in this. So you're just wanna, oh, I'm stuttering. You are just going to want to take your green beans. I'm gonna fold them over to try to dry them again. That's a lot of water. Okay. So now we're on the stove. I need a tripod. Okay, so we're taking this container, we're taking the green beans, and I'm just gonna dump all of these green beans in this container. Look how much water it absorbed. There's not really a lot. This is like way too big of a pan for only one cup of green beans, but this is, I didn't have a pan to roast these. So now we're just gonna get our oil, and you can measure with a thing. I think you only need like 1 or 2 teaspoons, but honestly I just like to wing it and dump it on there. So it's gonna like do a little. I probably just did too much, but that's fine. And then we're gonna get our sea salt, salt them, and then you're just gonna mix them up like this. Hopefully I didn't put way too much oil and way too much salt. And honestly, I'm gonna do a little bit of pepper. And now I'm still waiting for my oven to get to 425. So we're just gonna wait for that. Okay, so as you can see, this is way too big for these. But you want to get them to where they're not on top of each other, but that's why it's better to use the other ones, because these just kind of slop all over each other. But yeah, so my oven is at 425, and we're gonna put these in now. So I'm just putting them in, and then we are going to leave these in for 14 to 16 minutes. So timer, oopsie. We're just gonna do 16 and start, turn on the light. So we got it in there cooking. Okay, and now I'm going to cook this corn. So we're kind of doing like a country style dinner. Griffin, I don't know if I've already said this, but Griffin's coming home to do the chicken. But I just drained some water from that, and I'm gonna put this on medium heat here. And then I'm just gonna take some butter, and you know, do as much butter as you want. honestly, yeah, do as much butter as you want. And I have it in this little small bowl, so these are just, honestly, I need to turn it down a little bit more. We don't need to just scald the corn. Oops, I just dropped this corn. Okay, and then I'll just put a little bit of salt and pepper into the corn. A little bit more pepper. And then I guess we're just gonna let this sit for now. And now we're going to do the mashed potatoes. I have never in my life made like homemade mashed potatoes. Like you get the mashed potatoes, you wash them, you know, stir them and do all that stuff. And homemade mashed potatoes are probably one of my favorite sides. Like my mom can make some really, really good mashed potatoes. That's honestly the best thing I think I like of hers. But unfortunately, I've never done that. That takes a very long time. And I'm honestly not a fan of the fake mashed potatoes. Griffin grew up on these, so he loves these. But my mom actually made them, and they're so freaking good. So I don't like these really, but Griffin absolutely loves it. And to make this, you literally just boil 4 cups of hot water, and then once it starts boiling, pour it in, immediately take it off the heat, mix it up. Very, very easy, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I measured out 4 cups of water, so we're just gonna pour that into this pot, and then turn this on high over here. I guess we'll get this one boiling. And I was gonna make this rice, this cheddar broccoli nor rice. I love this stuff actually. But I decided I'm just gonna do corn, corn, mashed potatoes, green beans, and then Griffin's gonna make the chicken. So. And I guess I don't even need this. Aluminum foil. But I really do hope the green beans turn out good. I made this kind of once for Thanksgiving. I helped Griffin make the green beans for Thanksgiving, and we were in a rush, so we couldn't let them sit and roast. So they were still good without being actually roasted. They were cooked still, but I actually haven't had them roasted, so. Oh, they're already looking good, guys. I have high hopes for it, honestly. I don't know if Griffin will want beans. He's been eating beans. He's been eating like corn and beans and grilled chicken. Basically what we're having tonight. But he's like trying to eat better and healthier, but he's eating the healthy corn. I just put a lot of butter in this corn, so it's not really healthy corn now. But I need the butter, okay? I definitely need it. But I'm gonna clean all of this stuff up and I will be back. Okay, so I got the buttered corn done. Got the mashed potatoes done, and I'm just keeping them on low heat until Griffin gets here. And then it's already been the 16 minutes, but they're not all the way done yet. I tried them. They are so good. If you guys haven't cooked green beans like this, you need to. So I'm just gonna leave them in there for a couple more minutes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here because Griffin's just gonna cook grilled chicken. So, but yeah, I've honestly had a pretty good day. Let me flip the phone. I've honestly had a pretty good day shopping, looking around. I actually went to Swig too and got the Unlucky Ducky drink. That was really good. And let me show you that catch-all that I bought to show you what I was going to do with it. This is what I ended up doing with it. We just have a candle there. This is stained, but I just put a controller, his headset, keys, and the remote. So it just looks way better because all of the stuff was just sitting here. So yeah, but I'm going to end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And the next video will probably be that Q&A. So thank you.